Have you heard enough about tolerance? Well, I tell you what, we've been hearing a lot about that word lately. What's the Bible say about tolerance? Let's dig in a little deeper. You know, lately we've been hearing a lot about tolerance, and people just want everyone else to tolerate their particular stand and their particular position. And you know, I get that. Everyone wants to be heard. Everyone wants to have someone on their side and understand what they're going through and talking about. What does the Bible say about tolerance? Colossians chapter 3, starting at verse 12. It says, "Put on therefore as the elect of God, holy and beloved bowels of mercies, kindness, humbleness of mind, meekness, long-suffering, forbearing one another, and forgiving one another. If any man have a quarrel against any, even as Christ forgave you, also do ye." So, you know, we can look at this and say, okay, what's that have to do with anything? Well, there's a key word in all that, and it's called forbearing. What does forbearance mean? It means to put up with someone, basically. Not just put up with, but tolerate. And how's he word it? Forbearing one another, or tolerating one another, and forgiving one another. If any man have a quarrel against any, even as Christ forgave you, you do the same. You know, it's easy for us to talk about tolerance, but until it comes home to us, then, you know, it kind of makes it more personal. I was flipping through Facebook, you know, and there was a post on Facebook, and it was one of my friends. Actually, not just one of my friends, it was a relative of mine. And I asked her if I could use her post. And this is her post. It says, "Talk about being disheartened. I've been blocked by some people that were very beautiful souls, and some that was family because of who I chose to vote for. But they have the right because of our freedom. It still breaks my heart. There were more than one. But life will go on. I don't have any hard feelings, just a little hurt. I hope nothing but the best for the ones that chose to cut me out of their lives. I stand firm in my choice, so if anyone else would like to do the same, I swear I won't have any bad vibes for you at all. Much love to everyone. Have a blessed and productive day." Now here's the thing, y'all, is that you can decide to vote for anybody you want to. Doesn't matter who you vote for, as long as you vote. That's the country we live in. Whenever Paul was dealing with Caesar and dealing with Felix and dealing with these folks in political standing, he had nothing but respect for them. He didn't agree with them. Okay. I mean, whenever you have someone that is living married to one woman and also having an affair with her daughter, you know, it's stuff like that. You just and other things. You know, whenever you have immoral acts, whenever you have a leader that knowingly is doing immoral acts with his own relatives, then, but Paul still approached that situation with a level of respect. And you know, a lot of times we just don't realize what tolerance looks like. Let's take a look at what tolerance really looks like. Now folks, that's tolerance. You know, we as human beings, for whatever reason, we don't have that level of tolerance. You know, we can't, I don't know why, but you know, we just, we draw lines in the sand. But listen, Christ wants us to live peaceably among all men. You know, there's a way to present the gospel, and that's in a loving manner, in a respectful manner. You don't have to believe everything everyone else believes. You don't have to agree with the Muslims. You don't have to agree with the Buddhists. You don't have to agree with people of different political standings. It doesn't matter. But God still wants us to get along. Jesus says, you know, just love your neighbor as yourself. What does that mean? It also means tolerating them or just putting up with them. Man, I mean, how many of us have neighbors that we just put up with? Amen? I'm sure you do. And maybe people you work with as well. But we live in a world of tolerance. Doesn't mean you have to accept. Doesn't mean you have to go whole hog in what they believe. God just says, just live peaceably with others. Stand strong, stand firm in the faith. Jesus wants us to stand strong in the faith, but still yet live peaceably and live with a level of tolerance. Hey, this is Ernie, Carolina Christian. I hope you have a blessed day. And remember, get out and vote. You know, vote your conscience. Vote on your knees first before you go and cast a vote. Make sure you get the Lord's leadership first. And I am sure God will not lead you astray as to who He would rather have in office. That's all I got to say. You have a blessed day. Like, subscribe. I would much rather you share this with someone. If you know of someone that needs this, send it on. It'd be a blessing. You have a blessed day.